Welcome friends on my channel Management Redesigned Learn to Gain. In a research, it is very important to formulate a hypothesis. This video explains the fundamental understanding of hypothesis. So let's start it. Once a research problem is identified, the next step is to formulate and test the hypothesis. Hypothesis formation is a fundamental work in social science and management research. It is essential to formulate a correct hypothesis. An appropriate hypothesis helps in achieving the objectives of the research. Researcher has to develop the hypothesis based on research problem. So let's come to the point on the basic understanding of hypothesis. What is hypothesis? A hypothesis is a statement or assumption about a property or parameter of one or more populations. In a research, if a researcher is studying something, he may have some problem, and related to the problem he has to formulate the hypothesis, and that statement and that assumption is known as hypothesis. The statement or assumption may or may not be true. Actually, researcher formulates the hypothesis based on assumption. So it may be true or may not be true. It depends on the statistical test. When researcher is formulating hypothesis, it should be clear and easy to understand. For example, a problem has been identified related to the increasing crime rate in a state, and there might be several variables which have been identified like education, unemployment. So on the basis of the problem and identified variables, a hypothesis can be formulated, that is, unemployment causes crime. Another example is increasing customer complaints. It is a problem, and based on identified variables, a hypothesis can be formulated like employees' behavior causes increasing customer complaints and service quality causes increasing customer complaints. So this is the examples of hypothesis. Based on problems, you have to identify several variables of those problems and then you formulate the hypothesis. So friends, this video was on fundamentals of hypothesis. If you like it, subscribe to my channel Management Redesign Learn to Gain, and do like, share and comment.